As technology continues to grow, people become interested in using internet as a form of entertainment. People are constantly finding ways to connect with friends through the web and in some cases, make new friends. These high hopes are what led to the invention of different social networks. These social sites have evolved over the last 20 years and are used by most people across the globe. Everyone has their own reasons for using them. Some use it for fun and keeping in touch with friends. Others may use it just for keeping up with new trends and world news. But for the most part, just about everyone has given some type of social media a shot at one point in their lives. Social networking all began back in 1997 when a website was created called 6 Degrees. This was the first site to combine personal profiles, instant messaging, and friends lists, much like networks that are used today such as MySpace or Facebook. Although 6 Degrees was very popular, it seemed a bit too advanced for its time, and only lasted a few years due to lack of people connected to the internet. The birth of social networking led to all different sites, but the next to become highly popular was MySpace. MySpace had a lot of the same features as 6 Degrees, but it was much more popular since by the early 2000s, most people could access the internet. People used this site to chat with friends, keep up with gossip, and some people even used it to promote their own music. This was the first site that went on to inspire more dominant networks like Facebook and Twitter. In 2004, a Harvard student named Mark Zuckerberg launched what went on to become the social media giant that is Facebook. Facebook was the first created strictly for Harvard students to connect with one another, but it quickly stretched to other Boston universities and eventually all U.S. universities. A few years after its creation, anyone with a registered email address could sign up, which caused it to grow dramatically. Facebook went on to become a great resource when trying to keep in contact with old friends, family members, and co-workers. Different social groups began creating profiles or pages which any person could access as long as it wasn't private. The site is still to this day very beneficial, especially for adults. Everyone has their own opinion on it, so we decided to ask a few people how Facebook has helped them.
Facebook has become an important part of conversation for me because years ago I became very close with this woman and her family, and we were together all the time, and then it stopped, and she lives further away, and that's how we connect through Facebook. We keep in touch, pictures and stuff, but most of all, I have found family members that I never knew, some from Italy and some from around here, and they have gotten in touch with us, and we've gotten to know one another, and it's been a great thing for us. But it's fun to just see everybody's pictures, and right now we're getting a class reunion together from my 8th grade class. So it's just a lot of fun for that.
Nowadays, there are thousands of different social media platforms, all of which aim to serve similar ways to communicate through the web. For example, Instagram is a way to communicate through the form of images. Persons can show the world what they have been doing by simply uploading a picture to the web. Through Instagram, a person can show the world what they have been doing by simply uploading a picture. Another example would be Twitter. Twitter is used for people who enjoy speaking their mind through short bursts of information, while at the same time being updated by others. All of these social network sites are being used today to connect people from all over the world. These sites will only continue to grow as technology becomes more common in our everyday lives. Thank you for listening to our brief description on how social media has evolved throughout the years.